Hello again, everyone. Hope you're having a blessed day. I would like to make a video right now that talks about what is true faith. The Bible says that the righteous shall live by faith. Well, what does that mean? Well, it means that people who truly place their faith in Jesus Christ are made right in His name, and they are justified in believing and living for Him. You know, so many people, as they go through life, they want to make plans and they don't want to include God. They say they'll have some belief in God, but they want to use their own human rationale and their own human instincts and wits to figure out a plan and execute it. Well, that's not really living by faith. That's saying I kind of believe in God, but I want to do it my way and then get the results I want and then thank God for it later. Well, that's not true faith. If you read in Hebrews 11, which is often called the Hall of Faith, it talks about how when God calls us and speaks to us and asks us into action, like as when Noah was asked to build the ark, he didn't know for sure that the flood was coming, and he took a huge chance on all of that. He took a huge chance that God was going to flood the earth, and that was his way out. And it took a lot of work and a lot of labor. So, but he didn't see. See, it comes from, it says, the Bible says faith comes from things that we can't quite see yet. And that's a great point, since most people will say seeing is believing. Well, not according to the Bible. And that's the point here, people. You know, right now I'm faced with some challenges. For instance, I'm investing in my home. I'm building a studio in my spare room, which is going to cost me thousands of dollars. Carpet, paint, a new window, furniture, video equipment, all these things. I'm also working on a room addition in my home. I'm building a room addition. And, you know, God led me through my prayer to this particular home that I live in. And then He showed me, I've been praying a lot about what to do, and the house needs a little more space for my future life, and I don't know what that will be. It could be marriage, it could be children, it could just be renting to someone, it could be sharing my life or house with someone who needs it. It could be a homeless person, for all I know. I don't know. But I've been praying and discerning and asking God what He wants me to do. And everything so far, He's been leading me through the process, from the architect that I hired, from submitting the blueprints to the village, and everything that I'm doing. He's walking me through the steps. The truth is, me doing these two projects are going to tap into every dollar I have in my savings account. Matter of fact, if I look at my budget projections, I'm going to probably be at least $10,000 or $15,000 over budget. Money I don't quite have right now. But the point is, that's what true faith comes in. Everything in my prayer, God keeps telling me to push through, and He will provide. God is going to provide. Now, a true financial advisor would look at this and say, oh, this doesn't look right. The numbers add up. You're going to end up short, and you're going to have to take cuts and do extreme things and end up on the wrong side of this project. Well, maybe so. But an advisor isn't God. God is my advisor. And the truth is, if God is telling me to do it, then I'm going to do it. I don't know what the true future of all this project looks like. There could be complications, but I know one thing: I am going to trust the Lord. Proverbs 3 says, trust the Lord with all of your heart and lean not on the things that you can't understand. Submit to Him in all of your ways, and He will make your path straight. I am submitting to Him in all of my ways, and I believe He will make my path straight, as He's done many times before. So this is the point. People say they have faith in things, but do you truly put your faith in action? Do you truly take that risk that I'm going to invest in a several $1,000 project when you only have so much in your account? Now, people will say, well, that's not responsible, or that's negligent, or that's not reasonable. Well, you're right. From an earthly human perspective, it's not. But the Bible teaches things that are different from earthly human perspective. It says that God provides, and He trusts our hearts. He knows our hearts, and He trusts us. And He wants us to trust us in our faith steps. God could do anything outside of the natural. Right now, what I have in front of me is probably a little short. I'm going to be shortchanged, but God will provide. So as I sit here on this late January day, I will continue to update you on my project to show you and hope, to tell you exactly the progress that God is doing. I don't know where exactly the money's going to come through to finish this, and I don't know where the money's going to come from once the project is finished. All that resource I could have had, I could be investing it, I could be doing other things with it, but the truth of the matter is, right now, God is asking me to do it, and I have to trust it. I don't know what his future is for this extra space in the house or what the studio is, but I'm going to trust it. If he's leading me into creating more of a bigger and stronger online ministry with a YouTube channel and online teaching, then I'll do that. If he's expanding my personal life and my family, if I were to do that for myself or bring other people into my life, then I will trust what he's doing. This is the point I want to convey, that this is true faith. You trust in the things that you can't quite see, because you take it to prayer, you ask him for instruction, and he tells you what to do, and you do the things that you can't quite see because you trust that he will provide, just like he did with Noah. So I just wanted to tell you that for those of you who are facing challenges in your life and having problems with trusting God right now, because if you don't trust in God, I promise you nothing will ever be fulfilled, and no one will ever bless you more than God will in these steps of your life. So I hope you take this and it encourages you and you run with it, and I would encourage you to continue to trust God with all your plans. Thank you very much, and have a great day.